From jungle wars to video games, from Hollywood to homemade militias, one gun has shown up literally everywhere, the AK-47. Loved, feared, copied, banned, memed, and even tattooed, this beast has been fired by more people than any other weapon in human history. But what makes the AK-47 so legendary? Sit tight. This is the real story, with real facts, a bit of dark humor, and some Call of Duty mobile spice on top. Let's pull the trigger on this iconic monster. So let's rewind to the 1940s. Picture this. World War II just ended, the world is a giant political dumpster fire, and the Soviet Union is in the mood for some new firepower. Enter a tank mechanic, yes, a literal tank mechanic, named Mikhail Kalashnikov. He gets injured in battle, has too much time on his hands in a hospital bed, and thinks, you know what the Red Army needs? A better gun. Boom! The idea for the AK-47 is born. By 1947, he finishes his masterpiece, the Avtomat Kalashnikova model 1947. And guess what? The Soviets go nuts for it. Cheap, tough, easy to use, and it shoots like your drunk uncle at a backyard BBQ. Wild, but somehow effective. Now here's where the AK earns its street cred. This thing was built to survive anything. Mud? No problem. Sand? Sure. Drop it off a truck, dunk it in a river, run it over with a tank, it'll still fire. The AK-47 is like the Nokia phone of guns, ugly, indestructible, and absolutely everywhere. It uses the 7.62 by 39mm cartridge, a nice fat bullet that screams I mean business. Not the most accurate, but who needs accuracy when you're spitting bullets like a garden hose? It's got a simple gas-operated system, easy to clean, and almost no moving parts. Even a goat could learn to use it if you gave it a week and some motivation. The AK-47 was so good, the Soviets just started handing it out like Halloween candy. And not just the gun, blueprints too. China, East Germany, Poland, Egypt, North Korea. Basically everyone in the Eastern Bloc and their cousins started making their own versions. Some added wood, some plastic, some just spray painted it and called it a day. Colt had the M4, but the AK, everyone had it. Over 100 million AK variants exist today. It's like the fast food of firearms. Every country's got their own flavor. And yes, while the original was made in Russia's Izhmash factory, now they're made everywhere. From legit factories to shady caves in remote mountains. You can practically find a guy making one with a spoon and a dream. If there's a conflict in the last 70 years, the AK was probably there. Vietnam? Check. Afghanistan? Triple check. Syria, Iraq, Africa, Latin America, it's the world tour of destruction. Rebel groups, armies, child soldiers, gangsters, you name it, they've used the AK. But don't forget Hollywood and gaming. Rambo used it. Every bad guy in every 80s movie had one. And in Call of Duty, it's practically a main character. COD mobile players know, it hits hard, kicks like a mule, and feels like holding history. It's the gun that's been on more posters than actual politicians. So, what do people actually think of the AK? To some it's the ultimate symbol of resistance. To others it's the devil's toolbox. It's on flags, t-shirts, murals. Heck, there's even gold-plated ones floating around like it's a hip-hop music video prop. The AK's simplicity and deadliness make it legendary, but also infamous. It doesn't care about your politics, it just does its job: shoot, survive, repeat. And let's be real, it has some attitude. M4 wants precision, AK just wants to party. Alright gamers, let's bring it home. The AK-47 in Call of Duty Mobile is a beast. It's one of the first guns you unlock, but don't sleep on it. Great damage, solid range, but you gotta control that recoil. Unless you like your shots drawing crop circles. Best part? Customization. Slap on a mono suppressor, extended mag, and maybe a red dot. Now you're a laser beam of destruction. Or go full meme and put a 3x scope on it and pretend you're playing sniper. It's the gun that teaches you discipline, because if you don't learn to control it, it controls you. So why is this 70-plus-year-old hunk of wood and metal still in every corner of the world, and every corner of your COD-EM loadout? Because it works. The AK-47 is proof that when you design something simple, strong, and reliable, it becomes immortal. It survived wars, crossed continents, starred in games and movies, and still makes players smile and rage today. Love it or hate it, you can't ignore it. The AK-47 isn't just a weapon, it's a legacy. And you're now officially part of it. Now go hit that like button, drop your loadout in the comments, and subscribe.